Are you ready to answer the call? The path to greatness is forged in the fires of challenge. Join us and let the mad snowflake guide your voyage to victory. Life's not always nice or fair. It can be really hard and can push you down, no matter who you are. But winning isn't about hitting back the hardest. It's about standing back up, no matter how many times you're knocked down. Pain goes away after a while, but if you give up, that feeling sticks with you forever. Sometimes you might miss your chance by just a little, being a tiny bit too slow or too fast. But chances to win are all around us every single day. If you have a dream, you've got to keep it safe. Sometimes people who can't do something will say you can't do it too. But if you really want something, you should go after it. Don't be scared to fail. You won't always win, but you shouldn't be scared to try. You have to think things can get better. Whether you think you can do something or you think you can't, you're right. Many people say they want to succeed, but they don't want it bad enough. They'd rather rest or party than work hard for what they want. What scares us most isn't that we're not good enough. It's knowing we have a lot of strength inside. It's the good in us that we're often afraid of. You need to really look inside yourself to figure out what you want to be and what makes you happy, even if others think it's silly. Make a choice. Just decide what you're going to do and do it. Why not? Why can't you be the best? There's no reason you can't. Remember, it's not about how hard you can hit. It's about how much you can take and keep going. Stand up every time you're knocked down. We can give up and lose, or we can fight our way back to a good place, one small step at a time. Be ready to change who you are for who you want to be. Some people don't make it because they give up too easily. If you're not good at something, it's probably because you need more practice. Talent is what you're born with, but skills come from a lot of hard work. If you're not making the world better, you're wasting your time. Don't just stop when it gets tough. You're already in pain. Might as well make it worth something. If you know what you deserve, go out and get it. But you have to be strong and not blame others for your problems. You're better than that. Every day is a new chance to start over. It's time to show everyone what you're made of. I'm going to show you how great I am. You have the power to change your life and make it amazing. What will you do? Remember, most limits are just in our heads. You can't shake hands with a clenched fist. Imagine for a moment a world where we choose to unclench our fists, to extend our hands in peace and sacrifice today, so our children can embrace a brighter tomorrow. It's an opening scene that sets the stage for a legacy of hope. The hardest part? Making the decision to act. From there, it's all about holding on tight with a tenacity that outlasts the storms. Remember, the monsters we fear, the paper tigers, they only have the power we give them. The moment you decide to take control, to change the course of your story, that's when the magic happens. The process isn't just a journey, it becomes the reward, underscored by a soundtrack that stirs the soul. But here's the twist: don't let anyone script your story for you. When it comes to understanding the world, the characters in it, be your own critic. Judge everyone and everything for yourself, because learning is the plot twist that never tires the mind. In a world rife with discord, be the protagonist who sows seeds of love where hatred once took root. This is your mission, should you choose to accept it, to become an instrument of peace in a narrative filled with conflict. Experience is the ultimate scriptwriter, with each misstep adding depth to your character. Each act of kindness, no matter how minor, becomes a defining moment. Remember, it's better to walk your path alone than in the wrong company. And if you can't do great things, do small things in a great way. This is the secret to transforming the mundane into the extraordinary. Your story is one of perseverance, of facing down the impossible and standing strong. It's in these moments, against all odds, that the true strength of your spirit shines through. Turn your face toward the light and let the shadows fall behind you, a visual metaphor for optimism that's as timeless as cinema itself. Ever tried, ever failed? No matter. Try again, fail better. Let this be your mantra. Spread love like it's your sole mission, changing every life you touch for the better. While the pessimist and the optimist play their parts, be the realist who adjusts the sails, steering your narrative through troubled waters. Honesty with yourself and others is not just a virtue but a narrative turning point, a moment of true clarity. And the burning question, what are you doing for others, becomes the heartbeat of your story, driving every plot twist and character development. In a world craving heroes, your journey starts now. Rise, conquer, and become legendary with the Mad Snowflake. Are you ready to answer the call?